Carbs for the win! Spinners are winners! Just before 5 AM, this is the second attempt to crack the 300. Yesterday's weather was absolutely atrocious. We had like a tropical storm coming in here in Canada, so we had 40 to 60 km/h gusts. Crazy amount of rain. You know it's bad when the rain starts coming up at you. Anyway, so it's what we got here. 4:50 AM. Quick top tip was just about to leave and one of the rear lights hasn't worked. So I know it's all okay and all fully charged. So one of the quick top tips is just about to set off and one of the rear lights isn't working. So luckily you got some spares, so quickly nipped in, changed that. And the other one I've done, you can't see it, but I don't think, there you go, is just fitted a little emergency light to the rear of the helmet. Just saw someone yesterday wearing one. Alrighty, so zipping along. Anyway, another quick top tip. These safety glasses are like a couple of pound, a couple of bucks. Anyway, great yesterday with the weather being so bad with the rain and the wind and all the stuff flying up from the cars. I had my sunglasses, but obviously they're super dark, couldn't see a damn thing, so ended up riding with your eyes all squint. These, anyway, a couple of bucks, chuck them in your pocket. No grit and stuff when it's not too bright out. Anyway, lovely sunny day. Only about 10k in, but I always found if it does start to drizzle like it is here at the moment, petrol station forecourts. You can get your water and your coke and all bits and pieces. I take the chances to get off the bike, stretch a little. They normally got the tissues and stuff for the screen and stuff, so you can give the lights and stuff a little bit of a clean. Got the setup going well. Wahoo, right far in, 50k in. Lovely sunny day now, so I just stopped to this little convenience place here. Won't stop for too long. So I just got myself one of these big cookies. Not gonna lie, I was a little bit nippy this morning, so I got a little black coffee on the go there. The sugar water's on the bike. And another water there just to rinse out. I'm feeling the need for a bit of sugary drink, so I've got a couple of Gatorades. I wouldn't normally drink these, I normally go with straight water or Coke and mix it in there, but that's what I want to have, so that's what I'm gonna have. Bike's going really well. Had a couple of hiccups this morning. One of my rear lights, a rechargeable one, put it on after the rain yesterday and it just wouldn't work, so luckily I got a little backup one, not the best. This little toe peak bag, absolutely fantastic. So I got the mask in there, cash, keys, all that kind of carry on. But yeah, I'll check back in another hour. 6k in, absolutely stunning. I'm drinking a massive thing of orange at one of the stops. Probably wasn't the best, just made me feel bloated for ages, but topping up when I can. Had a few Cliff Bars, had a big sandwich earlier on, that's done the trick. Next stop, hopefully about 30k away, have another sandwich. That seems to work well with me. Spinning and winning. 80k's in. I've just nipped off the main road, just a little call of nature. Big tip for me is I always bring a load of handy wipes, because I find after a while you get a little bit dirty and grubby. If you're a clean freak like me, it's nice to freshen up a little bit. The Wahoo's rocking it. I've just taken the high-vis jacket off, it's a bit warmer now. Something I'd do in the future is definitely have leggings for the early hours of the morning. Definitely a bit cold this morning, and maybe some undergloves because the hands are a bit on the cold side. Clear glasses definitely as well. Topped up with water. I find now I top up with water whenever I go past the petrol station, and I'd rather have them full up when I go home. The saddle one running is a Seller SMP. It's the same one that Mark Beaumont uses on the around the world trips. There, if you've been on the bike, rear hill up, the range as well. 210 gentle side bends. It's 102k in Mary Hill here, and smashing down a big, it's 2 litres, almost 2 litres of Tropicana. This works out at, per 250 is 27 grams of carbs, so I'll let you do the maths. Got 3 Cliff Bars, and I got myself a big sandwich as well, so I'm gonna have the Tropicana and the sandwich. Got a few Cliff Bars there for on the road, and topped up, got another orange what I've topped up with the bottles. Just topping the lights up, everything else is going well. Glad I bought the rain jacket this morning, very blowy, a little bit on the cold side. Definitely really check the temperatures, see what you're like, but me, under 13 degrees, I think I need a little bit warmer stuff. Everything else going all right. Check back in and another 100k. It's about 164 at the minute. I'm at the mighty Tim Hortons. Got myself a rather fine coffee and a sandwich and a couple of bottles of water to top up on the bike. Everything's going all right. If anything, I started to find it a little bit boring after a while. It's a funny feeling. This is my first 300, and it's a funny feeling of not going too hard in case you bonk or run out of energy or get cramps because you're so far away from home, but also not pootling around that you look down and you're barely covering any distance. So I think I'm probably averaging about 20-25k an hour, which isn't too bad. I've been stopping, filling up the bottles with water and Tropicana orange juice. That's been going well. And the Cliff Bars, the problem I had was I had a massive, I think it was almost 2 litres of orange juice at one of the stops. Felt really good energy wise, but guys, constant burping and everything the whole way. So anyway, probably at 200 and then at 250 and we'll see how we're going. So coming at you, 200k, another 100k to go. Just loaded up on another 2 litres of orange and pineapple juice. The petrol stations here are pretty lackluster, so I'm used to it being in England where you can get sandwiches and salads and stuff. The ones here, Canada, it's pretty much just confectionery and crap. But good for the drinks and stuff. So load up on there, got myself some cola bottles and trying to keep an eye on the calories burnt and carbs and everything. So we're coming up to, there you go. A little light charge in there. It's getting a little bit, not late, it's only 4:30, but probably got another 3 and a bit hours, 4 hours riding. So trying to get the batteries all charged up before I go. I was hoping there would be a little plug sockets, different places, but none. Everything else going alright, just a little bit of tenderness in the hands, just on the side of the padding, but generally not too bad. I find I'm sitting on the flats a little bit more. My only other tip would be handy wipes, because here in Canada at the moment, the COVID-19 situation means all the toilets are closed. So lots of farmers' fills and handy wipes, so leave your imagination to it. Other tips, get up out of the saddle, stretch when you can. I did a little stretch video there earlier on. I checked the bike over a little bit here and there. Be on your guard a little bit. I find the longer you've been on the road, maybe overconfident as well, and some car and truck drivers are just generally assholes. So be safe. I'll check back in probably another 40, I think it is. It's gone really well. The only thing I found here is in Canada at the moment, a lot of the places where I can go and stop petrol stations. It's right for the drinks and everything, but the food in there, it's either sugary power bars, you get a bit sick after a while, chocolate bars and gummy bears, which is right for energy, but sometimes you want something actually nice to eat. But the bike's held up well. The Wahoo was fully charged when we left. It's down to 20%, so I'm just topping it up with the little power bank I got. Other tips, I bought chamois cream with me. Bring more next time, it's definitely better. The shorts I'm running are Sequoia Pros. I'm running a Seller SMP TRK saddle. So 262. Oh, I had to just take a break there. Something I noticed, like fucking hell, hands are starting to go numb on the pinky side, so ulnar nerves getting compressed. So I'm trying to use the flats a little bit more. My tip would be probably double up on the bar tape. I did this on my other road bike, my Kona, which I took to Thailand. There'll be some videos on that. Double bar tape around this area really took a lot of pressure off. Getting a bit sick of the taste of the sugary drinks now. Can't get any food, proper food. That's a big thing. Anyway, just going to take a little break and have a stretch, and I think that's a big thing. Don't keep pushing on if you know you're getting tired and fatigued. Cars are on the road. Anyway, coming at you 280. Don't know why I'm walking into the sun. Been a tough old last couple of 5 top tips for busting out a 300k ride. My big one will be plan it. Boring as hell, sure, but make sure you do know where you're going. Upload it, check that it's uploaded and it's uploaded correctly on your Wahoo or your Garmin. Share the link with someone so they can follow you. It's just amazing how long these rides can take. My second top tip is put more chamois cream on than you think you need and take some with you. Third one is bring a battery booster. I've been out now since 5 this morning and the lights have needed charging, the Wahoo needed charging, and on top of that, just as another tip, I would say I've got a battery juice pack on the phone as well,
and that's been completely used now. I'm just on the phone. Next one, have a high-vis jacket. I used this this morning because it was very cold, and I'm back using it again. And my biggest one that I found the hard way from yesterday is these clear glasses. These are just cheapies from like Pound Lane or Dollarama, but they're phenomenal. They're super cheap. I don't want to say disposable, but it's not going to be the end of the world if you drop them. If you're like me, you wear contact lenses, but still want to have some sunnies on. The other big thing, stop, eat, try and get proper food. During this COVID thing, it's been really tricky trying to get hold of proper food. So today there was a lot of jelly baby. Coming in towards the end of the ride. Ooh, it's a tough one. This was my first 300, and many lessons learned. So the Wahoo, let's see. The Wahoo coming up to 314k. So it's gonna be about 320 by the time I get in. I left at about 5 this morning. I was up at 4. Banana smoothie. I've tried to stop again, but to be fair, there wasn't anywhere. Great day. Bum is extremely sore, but no chafing in the groin. Definitely take more chamois cream or stuff next time. Thank goodness I got one of these little battery pack boosters. That's been phenomenal. The power bars and all that, and after a while the gloopiness of it all gets a bit much. The other one, water. I've been using a lot of orange juice, Tropicana today. For me, that seems to work really well. And sometimes drink more than you think you need. Other times, just lightly fill yourself up. I had 2 litres of it this morning at my first stop, and that really overfilled me. Anyway, have fun as well. So just rocking in here now. 316, getting it done. Boom. Carbs for the win, spinners are winners.